as I was looking for an image that would suit the moral of this video, I saw the White Liars comedy as well as other plays and movies with the same title. Part of the moral of the Chukwu Emeka key is circumspection, being cautious, heedful, and wary, as well as conservative in your approach, your initial approach. Perhaps even gingerly in your initial approach. But you must be more alert than the police, than the status quo, the elite, the bankers, and the scum. Wall Street and the mafia crime organizations that control much of what is going on. The industrial industries, the banking industries, the pharmaceutical industries, because it is biological, chemical, pharmaceutical warfare that they are practicing. So when you are contradicting a judge, a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, make sure you are well researched and careful where you choose your battleground. Let me tell you about the balance of power. The reason why the government have a contingency plan for national security is because they are afraid of the collective force, energy force, and the propensity to get rid of the filth that control them as well. This is why I am teaching you how to balance the power of the devils in charge with the power inside of you to say no to the scum, and how to balance their threats of control with calculated plans of revenge, and how to balance the use of force with the use and proper application of mercy. Use your retrospection, your circumspection. Be prepared for their inspection of your residence, your locker at school, places you go. And when hiding your weapons, to bear in mind the parameters I set for you. Because just as Jesus lived and died by his code passed down to him from God, just as Jesus said a prophet is not recognized in his own town, calling himself a prophet, saying no one is good but God. Because many of my African ancestors can also say, before Abraham, I am. And I tell to you now what my ancestors told to my spirit prior to my birth and rebirth. That the knowledge comes down from Africa, from black African people. So either you are with the status quo that believes Africans are closer to primates and that they are subhuman, and that the statistics reflect that as well, Or you come to the conclusion that the black man is the image of God, and it was the other races who left Africa, who left the knowledge, and left the path to heaven, the step pyramids, behind as well. This is what is meant by I am the stone the builder rejected. I am the missing key that society and the policy makers failed to apply. So the door and the gates were not open. Thank you. And thank the Lord as well.